So you opened up your pack and quickly checked the last 3 cards and found a unique. When you look at it closely and you scrunch up your nose, not sure if it's playable. This is Citrus Frog. I am presenting my unique valuation model to you in this video. I will be referring to the card valuation model that I have come up with, which is explained in my previous video and supportability data analysis videos. Click here if you want to watch them. We will use a matrix to assess the uniques, 3 different criteria: base stat to mana ratio, effect, and supportabilities. We will use scoring scale. Undesirable equal 0 points, bad equal 1 point, decent equal 2 points, good equal 3 points, undesirable equal 4 points. Max points from all 3 categories is 12 points. If they score nothing, they will have minimum point of 0. For this video, we will only look at cards with overall score of up to 6. Warning, this guide is not applicable for uniques with highly desirable effects. We're talking about $400 ones, only for uniques that are questionable. We will go through 3 categories. First category, card scoring 2 or less points are absolutely unplayable. That only has value for collectors. Let's give a dollar value, say $2. Second category, we have the card scoring between 3 to 4. Let's give a dollar value, say $5. Thirdly, we have the card scoring between 5 to 6. Give a dollar value, say $10. Now, let's look at some examples. This organ, infraction unique, 2 from hand, 1 from reserve. Base stats, 0 forest, 2 mountain, 2 water. Effect, when you play a permanent with hand cost 3 or more, you may sacrifice a permanent. If you do, robots you control other than me gain 1 boost. Support ability, the next character you play this turn gains 1 boost. When you look at this organ, of course it is very bad, but how bad it is, we need to assess it carefully. First, let's look at the vanilla stat. The vanilla stat is equivalent to 2 mana. First question, can we play it purely for its stat value? Let's look at Axiom counterparts. Common organ, 2 cards from hand, 2 cards from reserve, 2/1/1 base stat. Compared to common organ, this organ is worse than common. Though it has total stat of 4 just like common organ, but having a 0 stat, it needs 5 or 6 to compensate. We will give it a score of bad, which is 1 point. Secondly, let's look at its effect. It requires 3 cost landmark to be played to fulfill its condition. This effect is the same as the condition on a common without needing to fulfill this condition. This devalues the card, making it undesirable, which is score of 0. Thirdly, let's assess its supportability. The next character you play this turn gain 1 boost. Gaining 1 boost is not desirable supportability for Axiom, but it is not useless. Let's give it a score of 1. This card scored 2 in total. It is undesirable, worth about $2. Let's look at a different organ unique. This organ infraction unique, 3 from hand, 1 from reserve. Base stat, 1 forest, 0 mountain, 3 water. Effect, when you play a permanent, you may sacrifice a permanent or character. If you do, robots you control other than me gain 1 boost. Support ability, you may activate the everywhere ability of target permanently control. When you look at this organ, of course it's bad, but how bad is it? We need to assess it carefully. First, let's look at its vanilla stat. The vanilla stat is equivalent to 2 mana, score of 0, undesirable. Secondly, let's look at its effect. It requires landmark to be played to trigger its effect. This effect is the same as the common without needing to fulfill this condition. This devalues the card, but let's look at the situation. Hero Sabash, a gnome, paid 1, put this organ in reserve to summon a 2/2/2 brass bug, was 2 mana. Play this organ for 1, was 2 mana. Then pay 2 to play a common armor jammer, sabotage opponent's card in reserve. Sabotage is equivalent 1 mana. Sacrifice armor jammer, brass bug, summon 8 gnome, gains 1 boost, worth 1 mana. Total value 6 mana, paying 4 mana. Very situational, but not completely unplayable like previous one. Though why do this when you can just play common organ, score of 0? Thirdly, let's assess its supportability. You may activate the everywhere ability of target permanently control. This ability is highly desirable for Axiom. The only three other cards with this supportability is Rare Inori, Rare Gen Assembly Overseer, and Gibi. This supportability is good in dense and unmarked decks. We will give it a score of 4, highly desirable. Because this card scored 0 in stat, 0 in effect, and 4 in supportability assessment criteria, this card is in the $5 category. Lastly, let's look at a unique Out of Faction Lady of Lake, 3 from hand, 2 from reserve, base stat 2/2/4. Effect, you may discard a card from your reserve. If you do, I gain 2 boost. Supportability, the next character you play this turn loses fleeting. First, let's look at vanilla stat. The vanilla stat is equivalent of 3 mana. First question, can we play this purely for stat value? Out of Faction Rare Lady of Lake, 2 cost from hand, 2 cost from reserve, 1/1/3. In comparison, no advantage when played from hand, but it's decent when played from reserve with 1 mana advantage, so it's good. Final score equals 3. Secondly, let's look at its effect. You may discard a card from reserve to gain 2 boost. 2 boost is equivalent of 2 mana. Discard from reserve, this minus 1 mana disadvantage equal to 1 mana advantage in total. If we were discarding a Isubushi, it is a good deal, or you may choose not to discard. This affects bad. Final score equals 0. Final score equals 1. Thirdly, let's assess supportability. The next character you play this turn loses fleeting, same as Out of Faction Rare. Lose fleeting is worth 1 mana, derived from Helping Hand. Note this supportability is the same as the Out of Faction Rare in Bravo, which is decent. Final score equal 2. Total score equals 6 in the $10 category. This guideline is only for food for thought. When assessing unique values. Please consult the community. Happy pack opening. Bye now.